everyone, welcome to day 4 of our vlog. We are back in Animal Kingdom today. So this is our first time being at a park at actual open. So right now it's 8 o'clock, the park opens at 8 o'clock. So we'll give you guys an idea of kind of the people coming in right at that time. We just went through screening. That was still very quick, but there were definitely more people. We also did see a couple walking in that had like a gator style mask instead of the one with the ear loops. And the cast members actually told them that wasn't okay and they had masks with them, so they switched and put those on instead. So it seems like they are kind of enforcing that at least. And now we're about to head and go through an actual ticket part and then go on some rides and walk around and kind of see what's happening.
So here's a little bit more of the early morning crowds. It is a little busier than when we come later in the day, but it's still very quiet. I imagine most of these people are heading over towards Flight of Passage, a few maybe going to the safari area. I think we are going to head over and check out Dinoland, maybe ride Dinosaur, and just explore for the rest of the morning.
It currently is 8:05. We walked out of our car exactly at 8, so it took us 5 minutes to go through everything, get inside the park. And I did just pull up the app, so I wanted to let you guys know what the wait times currently are. So again, the park's only been open 5 minutes. Everything is a 5-minute wait currently. So Dinosaur, Everest, Tough to Be a Bug, Kali River Rapids, Safari, and Navi River Journey are all the rides. They're all open, 5-minute wait. However, Flight of Passage is already a 20-minute wait. So they might have opened the gates a little early and people gone over, so that already has a 20-minute wait.
We are wandering over towards Dinosaur, and we are literally the only ones that I can see in front or behind us heading this direction. As I mentioned before, everybody seems to be heading towards Flight of Passage in the Pandora area. We did already even stop for a little bit, take a couple photos at the Tree of Life. There's a PhotoPass member out there, and there was no people there, so we took advantage of that empty shot as well. And now we're gonna go look at what Dinosaur is like. Okay, it is 8:15 and we are definitely the only two over here. It is just empty the entire walk over, completely empty. Lots of social distancing markers way out here. We don't need them this morning, but they are available. And here we go, completely empty room. Walking right through. So there is no pre-show. It is running. There's tons of spacing. Areas to stand, areas not to stand. You actually follow it along. It's a queue. So you're not all rushing to get to the door first. But even though the safety briefing is running, you just walk straight out. And there we go, to the underground research facility. Plenty of social distancing markers down there as well, but we are the only two in the entire ride. 8:15 in the morning. There goes Sarah. So they are only filling rows 1 and 3. And they do have a plexiglass divider. And these two people getting off the ride are the only two people we've seen so far. Here we go. It's just the two of us. Plexiglass is right there dividing us.
This is secret. Listen up. We've got to get in, get one on, and get out for the asteroid hit. Let's roll. Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking? Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just a little warmer.
So this is what the social distancing looks like. Rows 1 and row 3 are allowed. The plexiglass is located behind row 1, but it's very safe looking.
We just got off of Dinosaur, and I'm really glad that we did it right first thing. There was nobody in our ride vehicle, which was awesome. They are only seating the first and the last row, and there's a plexiglass divider, I believe after the first row it was. So there are definitely the safety precautions there that I think make it feel very safe even if you didn't have your own car. You walked straight through the pre-show room, which I also appreciated, and there's plenty of markers on the ground. Overall, it was really good, so we're gonna now kind of like walk around and maybe go on another ride, maybe try to catch a show, but we're just gonna relax.
Alright, we are the only two on TriceraTop Spin, just like on Dinosaur. It was a walk-on, so we figured why not just do it while we're here.
The breeze is beautiful!
So we have now finished up all of Dinoland. We just got off TriceraTop Spin. We just did it because it was fun. It was right there. Nobody was in line. Complete walk-on. We were the only two who did it. It's a cool view of Dinoland because you're a little bit higher up. But it was also funny because when we got off, the guy just said, hey, if you want to stay on, just stay there and you can go as many times as you want because there's nobody waiting. We only did it the once, but it is just that quiet over here that the cast members literally are just letting you stay on rides as long as you want right now.
I am about to go on Everest, so this one can get Jeff sometimes the most soon, so he's gonna pass on it for this morning, but I figure I don't need coffee, I can just go ride this. I just got off of Everest and I was the only one on the entire car. So it was really crazy because there was no one like yelling or making noises, just me. But it was really fun and I'm definitely awake now. So we're gonna go wander around and see what else is open. We might pop on. The snack side of Thirsty River is open, so you can go there. Even right now, they have the Simba popcorn bucket, they have pretzels, they have ice creams, so that is open even this early in the day. The bar side is not open at all today, so they have not opened that. However, they are serving a Tiger beer at the snack place. That's the only alcohol, though, that they're serving at this location.
So we are over here by Dinoland and we're gonna grab a quick bite to eat. They've got breakfast right here at the stand. So we're gonna grab this and then we're gonna go find a seat over by the barbecue seating because it's all shaded, outdoors, well spread out, and we're gonna take a minute to grab some breakfast. I don't know if we've actually shown the new silverware setup here, but it is all going to be touchless in the sense that you only touch your own silverware. So this is what they look like. So you grab one, pull it, and the next one comes out. So that is a nice new feature here. So nothing exciting for breakfast. We just grabbed 2 iced coffees, a breakfast sandwich, and I think it's called a tiger tail or a tiger paw. But there is some really nice seating over here. We are down by the water. Everest in the different distance. It's a little bright, but there we go. Just a really nice morning relaxation breakfast area.
Hello, friends. Look, it's some of your favorite pals on the Discovery River.
I woke up this morning and I got a big surprise. I could hardly believe what I was seeing with my eyes. Trees and rocks were falling. It was truly shocking. All the dinosaurs were out. They were really rocking.
We We are just down in Flametree Barbecue having our breakfast. So we just ate our breakfast sandwich and the tiger tail, and now we're just finishing up our coffees. So because we are eating currently, I figured take advantage of that. I have my mask off, pop on here, talk to you guys. Again, only when you're eating and drinking and sitting in the designated area should you have your mask off. There are 0 people around us right now, and there have been really no one around us all morning. So we got here, we took some pictures in front of the tree, no one really there, everyone seemed to be running over to Flight of Passage, so we went and rode Dinosaur. Again, we were the only ones on that ride vehicle, and then we rode TriceraTop Spin, we were the only ones on that ride, and then we went over and did Everest. Well, I did Everest, and Jeff hung out and waited for me, and I was the only person on that as well. So it's been really quiet this morning. I think, again, that could be a large part because of everyone's over on Flight of Passage or waiting for Flight of Passage. The crowds are very small, and again, they might increase capacity as time goes on, but this morning's been wonderful for us. So we felt very safe just because it's been pretty much only us. We've been on the rides with no other people, and so the morning overall is just going great. And then with sitting here and having breakfast, again, there's no one around us here. After I'm done talking, we'll put our masks back on and Jeff can give you like a quick tour of the area and just see a little bit more about how the seating is arranged here. But it's a beautiful morning, so we have kind of a great view of Everest. The characters are driving by every so often. So we're gonna just finish up our coffees, wander around a little bit. We might take the train out and see what's out at Rafiki Planet Watch, and then just see kind of like what the rest of the day brings to us. So it's going really, really well though. Everything has just been great this morning.
This is one of our favorite areas to sit. This is kind of where we just had breakfast. It's behind Flametree Barbecue. We are actually sitting down in this little pavilion. And if you come over here, it's just very quiet. Outdoors, very spacious. You're right by the water, you see Everest. It's just a really pretty location here in Animal Kingdom. I wanted just to take a minute to kind of talk about the difference in the character interactions between Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. At Magic Kingdom, they have those little mini parades. It's very obvious that it's going on. It is slow moving, and you definitely get the opportunity to interact with the characters if that's what you want to do, see them, take pictures. Whereas here at Animal Kingdom, they are out on the water. It's much quicker moving. It's not as obvious when it's taking place. You do have to listen to the music. I am glad that the characters are out, that you get a chance to see them. It is a pretty cool experience seeing them on the water, but it is a lot harder to notice. It is a lot harder to get up close and to see them, so it is a different experience. I will say overall, I am glad that they're doing it, but it is a better experience in my opinion at Magic Kingdom if what you want to do is actually see the characters, get close to them, and kind of get that experience.
In this habitat right over here, there are 2 different species. 2 of them are ray-tailed lemurs, and 2 of them are collared brown lemurs.
Okay.
Do you guys know where lemurs are native to?
Madagascar?
Madagascar, yeah.
I only know
You got
because of the
it
movie.
right. Exactly right. Hey, that's okay, that's okay. So they are native to Madagascar. There's actually a lot of different species of lemur that all look really, really special. But sadly, most of those lemur species are endangered, just due to a lot of human encroachment on their habitat, and a lot of agricultural areas starting up in Madagascar because it is such a lucrative area to grow a lot of crops.
So this is the ring-tailed lemur with the white ears. This is the brown lemur that you see on the log or the sticks climbing around. And the cast member had quite a bit of really interesting information they just shared with us. And here they are, just out hanging out in the shade.
This cast member, Jared, I don't know if we were able to pick him up with the microphone on the camera or not, but these cast members are just so wonderful. He stood there with us and explained about lemurs and where they're from, and shared some amazing information about conservation, about how we can kind of help them and help maintain their environment. And it's just, again, that type of stuff for me is that Disney magic, and it makes it so that is so much more than just coming and going on rides. And you learn in Animal Kingdom. So that is another big reason that Jeff and I both love Animal Kingdom so much. So I will say, like, the Disney cast members and Disney overall is just doing as best it can to kind of still bring that magic, still bring that interaction, even though there are all these different safety measures that are now in place. So I really appreciated all the information Jared shared with us, and yeah, it was great. We're gonna keep wandering up around the tree. We just met another amazing cast member, so this time we were on the back side of the tree, and there were tortoises out, and so she was just giving us some information about them. One fun fact I learned is that tortoises cannot swim while turtles can. So they were all very active this morning, up getting their early morning walk in before the heat really hits in. But again, love seeing all the different animals hidden in these spots around Animal Kingdom.
So I just wanted to share one quick bit of information about all the restrooms here in Disney right now. All of the doors are propped open to actually exit and enter the restrooms, which I actually really like. One of the things even before this whole new situation here that I always thought was a little bit less to my liking is that after I'd wash my hands if I was in the restroom, I would have to leave and open the door. So I always tried to remember to grab a paper towel for that. But now you don't have to. I do like this. It's just one less thing that you have to touch. And we found that this is the case at pretty much every restroom that we've seen. Doors are propped open, men's and women's rooms. So you do not have to grab a handle. You do not have to open and close a door before you enter. And it's just a nice little extra thing to reduce how much you have to touch while you're here at the parks. So this restroom's currently empty, but this is what we mean by the doors are all propped open. It's just this main door to each of the restrooms. So you can just go in and you don't have to open or close that door depending on which direction you're going. I think we are going to head out to Rafiki's Planet Watch and check out the conservation station, the train ride, and all of that.
We are just waiting for the train. So the train is the only way that you can get out to the conservation station. And I think right now there's 2 other parties currently with us, and we have a little dot for our space that we can wait in. So I'm excited to go out and see what it looks like out there. The train is now here, and the cast members are directing you where to sit. We just got on the train, and there's a lot of spaces that are not available for seating. So when you get on, there's signs and stuff on the seats for where you cannot sit. The cast member directs you to which car to go to, but it is very spread out. So I feel completely comfortable on this.
The trains all have 2 rows of seats. The first row is completely blocked off, and it's only the second row that you're allowed to sit in. They have these do not sit areas, and you can see how far away the next party is from us. Very spread out, very safe.
Here's some of the backyard habitats.
So this is the backstage area. You have warthogs and a bunch of other buildings for animal storage and where they sleep at night. It's pretty cool because you don't normally get to see something like this. Right in front of us is an ostrich.
That's so funny.
These ostriches are running with us.
Look at the ostriches running with the train. Oh my gosh, they're chasing us.
We have arrived. Conservation station.
That was amazing. I think that might be my favorite part of the morning so far.
Train ride out here was awesome. We got to see backstage. We got to see some animals. It was widely spaced out. It was a nice breeze, and we are here at Rafiki's Planet Watch. A return train is about every 10 minutes, they said. We just come back here to the same location, hop on that. But now we are going to go and explore for a little bit. We are now just walking through some of the trails, heading to the main building out here, but it is empty, it's quiet, it's shaded, and it is a lot of fun. We're really glad we came out here. It's just a fun place to explore, especially if you are looking to kind of find some lower crowd levels. Overall though, we have been out here before and we do find it to be a fun time, so we'll see what's changed today. Plenty of social distancing markers out here at Rafiki's. So here there's a little island. If you want to go towards the Planet Watch building, it's to the right. There's Rafiki in the middle. And to keep people moving in the correct direction, here's the arrows to leave. So you're not going on the same side of this little grass island where the path is a little bit more narrow. And here we are, we've reached the main building. We are going to go in and explore, but here is the conservation station. Here's the animation experience show times throughout the day. So it's running pretty frequently, about every 45 minutes, with the exception of lunch. In the past, when you were out here, you could actually go into this area. You could pet the goats, walk around with them. The goats are all still out. There's going to be some over here. It's going to be a little bright though. But now you're just able to view them. You can't actually go in and interact with them. But it's still pretty cool to see them all out here, kind of just wandering around and enjoying themselves. We are now in the conservation station. We're looking at the nutrition center. There is no glass separating us from the workers, so they have these social distance markers where you kind of just stand behind. But it's pretty cool out here. You get to see them actually working, getting the food ready for the animals. You get to see some other animals behind some glass. Sometimes there's a veterinary section that's going on, but we'll kind of show you what all these look like.
For like what you're making right here, is it the food for like all of the animals, or is it, you make every animal's food
We
here?
have one central commissary,
Uh-huh.
so we make the food for all the animals here at Animal Kingdom, over at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then even the fish over at the seas.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So-
Okay, so you guys are busy making
Yes.
the food for all of them. Okay.
Yeah, we start at 5 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and we usually finish around 4 in the afternoon. So usually our diets are done by around noon, and then we spend the afternoon getting ready for the next day.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
it's like about 9,000 pounds of food every day, so it's a lot.
that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you. I guess
course.
that makes sense because an elephant or rhino probably eats.
Right,
A lot.
exactly. So like some of the animals, like the rhinos and the elephants, have hay there, and that takes up a lot of their diet, and we count just what we give them. So we're giving them like pellets, like the things you see up here, and then we give them occasional like fruits and veggies as like their snacks and treats. And then we also give them browse, which is like the different trees and branches and leaves and things like that, which is what they would kind of normally be eating out in the wild. So that takes up a lot for like the elephants and rhinos and gorillas, all them. It's like quite a few pounds.
Wow. There are a lot of animals to see here in the conservation station, and then they have an arrow for the way that you can kind of walk through all of the experience. There's cast members you can interact with and ask questions about, and currently there's a animation class going on, so if you hear someone talking behind me, that's what that is for.
This is a real vet location. They do procedures on animals here. You can see up here some pictures of ones. They do them at different times throughout the day. They have a schedule up here actually for you of what's going on today. And if you're here when one is going on, you can actually watch it, which is a pretty cool experience. And today what it looks like is they are taking stitches out of a greater siren. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but that's taking place a little bit later today if you happen to be here. This is the animation experience. You can see how well spread out everything is. Even the chairs are spread out, so you can't even sit next to somebody beyond a size of 4 if you wanted to. You're drawing what is up on the screen, which is actually being drawn by a cast member who's right up there. This is similar to that experience they had a while ago at Hollywood Studios, but it's very well spread out, and it looks like this is going to be a pretty safe experience if you're out here and looking to get a free souvenir. Out here at the conservation station, they're actually selling cooling towels with Mickey prints on them, which is pretty cool. I'm sure they offer these elsewhere. I just haven't noticed them before. They've got some pretty cool pins out here for Animal Kingdom. And then behind me, they have a lot of the ink and paint stuff. So they've got some pretty cool paper sets or magnet sets that look like easels, some notebooks. They've got a paint box and watercoloring book. And this goes really well with the animation experience that's going on out here at the conservation station as well. So it's a really nice setup. And then outside, they also have frames if you're looking to frame the work that you just created inside, those sketches. And that's located out here along with some more ink and paint merchandise. We just finished up here at the conservation station. We checked out the indoor building and all the different displays they have, the animals that are inside there. We spoke to a few different cast members, got some pretty cool information, and we checked out the goats. We did not do the animation experience just because it was about a 25-minute wait just based on what time we got there. We just had some bad timing on that and we were done out here, so we just decided to head back in. But it does seem like that's a pretty fun experience if you're interested in that. It's well spaced out and it seems pretty safe in there. But overall, it was just a fun time to get out here, experience the conservation station. There are very few people out here. It's very quiet and peaceful. The train ride was actually really nice. Cast member told me the train normally holds, I think, 200 or 250 people, and it's currently being limited to about 60, so that's a really fun experience as well. But overall, it was a nice time out here at the conservation station, and we are heading back into Animal Kingdom's main park now to explore a little bit more.
We are here waiting for the train, so we just missed it. They just closed the door as we walked up, which is fine. It comes every 10 minutes, so we're just waiting for the next one to come by. I think Jeff and I just decided that we're gonna walk over to Nomad Lounge and kind of see what it looks like there. So if there's a spot outside for the two of us, we might grab that, relax, and just have a drink. It's actually not too bad out right now, so even though it's gonna be hot today in the shade, it's pretty nice right now. So we're looking forward to kind of catching the train, going in, seeing if we can get that, and if not, we'll just wander around some more.
And we are back on the train, heading to the Animal Kingdom main part of the park. So we are on our way back, and this is as close as parties can get to you. We're back at Nomad. We're gonna grab a couple drinks, hang out outside, and just enjoy ourselves.
If you saw our video of when we were here on opening day, you would have known that we were at Nomad Lounge, and we got the same drinks, I think, as we did the other day. When you order, they give you a thing where you can scan and do the QR code. They have it in English, and then they also have it in different languages on the back. I went with the High Tower, and Jeff went with a Leaping Lizard, and we also have a bread service coming out.
Are we ready for whatever?
Oh yeah. My favorite drink, I can't wait to have it. We just got done at Nomad, and exactly like the other day, it was a perfect experience. So we sat, we relaxed, the cast members were great, and the tables were well spread out. So it's a perfect spot to just take a quick break if you're looking for that in Animal Kingdom.
We are now gonna just walk through Pandora. We're gonna see what it's like in here, check out the crowd levels. We might grab a snack, or Sarah might grab a snack while in here, and we are gonna just see what the crowds look like here and what is the busiest part of Animal Kingdom this morning. Navi River Journey has a 20-minute wait right now. Flight of Passage is 10, so they're really not that bad. Everything else in the park is a 5-minute wait. So even though this is the busier part of the park over here in Pandora, it is really quiet still. Photo pass is still out. We're gonna grab a picture here in just a second. So as mentioned, just a 20-minute wait. You cannot actually see anybody in the queue, so the queue is actually down in there. 20 minutes is not extending all the way out here yet, but it is very quiet. In here we see people coming out of the line, exiting Navi River Journey, but still very quiet everywhere. The walkway over to Flight of Passage is very quiet. We have one couple getting a photo, the photo pass in front of the waterfall, and a few people exiting Flight of Passage, but it is just dead over here as well.
Flight of Passage is still only a 10-minute wait, so we are going to walk through. It's really fun to see like the queue, and it is probably one of our favorite rides, or it is one of our favorite rides here at Disney World. We just got off a Flight of Passage and it was still maybe only a 5-minute wait, so I don't think we were even really paused for very long in any part of the queue. I am now gonna go grab a snack in Pandora, and then I think we're gonna wander around and maybe head out shortly. I just got a pongu lumpia as a snack, so I'm looking forward to it. I like this one, Jeff doesn't like it as much.
It is a lot busier in Satu'li today if you want an outdoor seat. It does seem like most of the available seating is taken up. All those empty seats are the ones you're not permitted to sit at. So if you wanted to get a seat, I would avoid coming here around lunchtime.
We are back in Pandora, and I just got a pongu lumpia, so it's gonna be pineapple and cream cheese. This is a snack that I really like. Jeff's not a huge fan, so I will just bite into it, give you guys an idea what it looks like. It's really good. It's exactly how I remember it. And again, you can take off your mask whenever you're eating or drinking.
We're about to head out of Animal Kingdom for the day. We got everything done we wanted to. Our hotel room is ready a little bit early, and we're gonna go check into the boardwalk for tonight. I think that we got everything done that we had planned to.
Yeah, it was a great morning. So I had a really good time. I thought everything just went really well, and I'm looking forward to kind of just walking around the boardwalk and exploring the hotel, relaxing tonight.
Yeah, so thanks for following along here at the parks. We will take you to the boardwalk with us and see what we get up to there.
We just got to the boardwalk, so we will be spending one night here. We are going to go up to our room. We'll give you guys a tour eventually, and then we are going to just kind of walk around, grab dinner, and enjoy the night.
We decided to stop right here already at AbracadaBar. We just talked to the waitress, and not only are they serving their own menu, which is drinks, some bar snacks, things like that, but they're serving a full dinner, and pretty much anything that is at Trattoria Al Forno you can order here at AbracadaBar. And by pretty much, I mean they literally just brought us the menu from next door. So we ordered Italian for dinner. We're sitting out front of AbracadaBar on the boardwalk. It's a beautiful night. It's empty, so we've got pasta coming, we've got drinks from AbracadaBar, which are awesome, and we're gonna enjoy the evening. Here on the left is the digital menu offered at AbracadaBar, similar to Nomad Lounge and those types of restaurants that we've been to already. On the right is the menu that the waitress brought us from Trattoria Al Forno, which is their full offering tonight. We have that available to us as well, which is where we actually ordered our meal off of, in addition to the drinks from the AbracadaBar menu.
We just got our drinks and appetizer. Jeff went with the whodunit, and I went with the magic mirror, this purple one. And for our appetizer, we went with their truffle fries. I think they're called the Abracadabra fries. So we're really excited to have them all. We've now tried our drinks and the appetizer, and everything is awesome. So we've had really good experiences outside of AbracadaBar before. Sometimes not the best inside, but so far this is all amazing. So Jeff's drink is the orange one, so that is a little bit more like tropical coconutty, and then mine was the magic mirror, the purple one. That was just very like light and refreshing, and the fries are awesome. So they're like a truffle Parmesan type fry. So I would recommend all three of those items. We just got our entrees, and Jeff and I ordered the same thing. We both got the chicken parmesan with fresh pasta or homemade pasta with it. And this is not from the AbracadaBar menu, so this is from Trattoria Al Forno, so right next door. But again, currently they're letting you order off of both menus. And I'll just kind of pan up and give you guys an idea of our view. So we're just out looking at the boardwalk. We just finished up dinner, and honestly, we couldn't have hoped for anything better. So it's a beautiful night. Sitting outside of AbracadaBar was perfect. We felt very safe. There was no one else around us, and it was a double bonus that we could have both the AbracadaBar menu and the Italian menu from next door. So everything was really good. The drinks, the appetizer, and our entrees were all really delicious. So I think now we are just gonna walk around the boardwalk, maybe walk off a little bit of the food. We'll walk past the Yacht and Beach Club, so we'll give you guys an idea of kind of what it looks like over there. And we might just walk over and look at the entrance of Epcot, even though that park's not open. And then we'll go back, give you guys a room tour. And then tonight they do have, I think, a movie outside. We might try to catch that, or we might be tired and go straight to sleep, but we'll share that all with you. Thanks. We are now over at Beach Club, so that's directly behind me. The Yacht Club part of the path was fully blocked off, so you couldn't get over there, but we're gonna go pop in, see what we're able to access here, and then we're gonna head back to our hotel.
We just walked into the Beach Club. It's completely empty. There's Sarah. The shop is open down at the end, but you can just see it's empty. They've got some people at the front desk, and I believe I just saw a guest walk up there. Cape May is closed, but we're gonna walk around, look at Beaches and Cream, see if that's available, and just kind of explore a little bit more. So we made it to Beaches and Cream, and we're gonna get some ice cream to go. The to-go window is open, social distancing markers, and we're just waiting our turn to order. So it's actually quite busy over here at Beaches and Cream. There's a lot of people out here enjoying the seating. It is a smaller location inside, and with the to-go window open, it's not surprising, but we are just waiting for ours. They are offering all of their hard shakes and floats here. S'more shake, stout float, tropical sunrise float, grasshopper, and their hard root beer float, as well as their full ice cream menu. And you can even get a Mickey sink to go. The Mickey sink is a mini one out here, but it is still a pretty big dish.
We each went with a milkshake, so they had quite a big menu. I went with a mint milkshake, which I already drank some of because it was melting. That was the only reason I didn't wait for Jeff. And then Jeff got a chocolate malt, so his looks much prettier right now. But we're gonna take these, kind of walk with them back to the resort, relax, we'll give you guys a room tour, and then we might go for a walk again later tonight and head to bed. This is a tour of a studio room at the Boardwalk Villas, so that'll be the DVC portion of the boardwalk. When you first come in, you're going to have a little kitchen area to your right hand side. So there's a microwave, a sink, and a mini fridge. Opposite of this side, you're gonna have a closet, and then the sink area, so it's just gonna be a single sink. Over here, it's a little bit loud because of the fan, but you're gonna have your shower and your toilet area. So it's a smaller bathroom, but still works perfectly well. And then if I come back out over here, we will have the main bedroom space. So we have a bed here. There is a trundle bed below the TV, so we pulled that out just so you could kind of see what that looks like. And then there is a sofa over here, which I believe, based on the handles at the bottom of it, is also a pull-out sleeper sofa. So you're gonna have kind of the two beds plus the trundle in this space. Because the trundle is pulled down, you can't really tell, but this was originally a table, so that's what these pink chairs are for. And then if I come out here, I will give you guys a view, or a quick peek of our view, I should say. So let me just open this door. And so our balcony is gonna be right here. You have the two chairs, and then over in the distance is going to be the pool. And here's what the bed looks like when it is closed. So this is it kind of pushed up so that you have a table to use right below the TV.
So it's a beautiful evening out here at the boardwalk. They are showing Wreck-It Ralph out on the lawn. There's just a few families widely spread out. It is a beautiful night, perfect weather to just enjoy a movie out here at Disney. The boardwalk lights are all on. You can see the yacht and beach in the distance. Here's the dance hall, and the distance is the Swan and Dolphin. And here's this side of the boardwalk.
We had an amazing day today, so Animal Kingdom was a ton of fun. We really enjoyed taking the train out to Rafiki's Planet Watch, and we felt safe everywhere. Disney's done a really great job, and we really enjoyed our time here at the boardwalk tonight. We're gonna go back and rest, but unfortunately we had a change of plans, so we are going to leave tomorrow. So today is gonna be our last day for this vlog. So that means we won't be able to go to Hollywood and Epcot this week. However, we are hoping to come back down to Florida here in a few weeks, and we will be able to explore Hollywood and Epcot, and we'll vlog that and share it with you guys. But a really, really big thank you all so much for following along with us. We had a great time on this trip, and we can't wait to come back.